What's going on, my trainer club? Today we are going to check out a new event that's going to be called Spring into Spring event, which has some awesome egg hatches, including a new shiny. So welcome to the trainer club. Here we go. Welcome back, everybody. Let me know in the comments below, are you excited for another event? And thankfully, since the changes are going around globally, obviously, we have different mechanics going into play with the events and the gameplay, and hopefully more of those will come soon. We are now getting back onto the 1 week events, which is absolutely awesome because the spawns are boosted and we have half incubator distances, which is going to be very crucial going into this Spring into Spring event, which is going to be absolutely awesome. So right now, we are in the event that's going to include the shiny Krogunk. So if you guys do want to see everything we have going on right now, you definitely want to check out my video up here. And then you're going to switch over into the Spring into Spring event. I am so excited about this event because one of my favorite Pokemon, which is Exeggcute, and I know you guys probably hear me say favorite Pokemon quite a lot. I have a lot of favorite Pokemon, okay? It's just personal to me, just leave me alone. It's going to be Exeggutor. I love the Exeggutor. I don't know, something about that Exeggutor is super cool to me, right? So now we're going to go into all the details that are going to be going on with this event, including the shinies, the egg hatches. I'm going to give you some of the 100% IV so you can start getting your mind prepped. And then later in the week, I'm going to get another video out that's going to be pretty fun for you guys because some of you guys may not know this trick. So here we go. All the things you guys need to know. Spring into Spring event right now. The Spring into Spring event is going to go from April 9th at 8 a.m. all the way until April 16th at 10 p.m. So we have this same time frame going, and I'm super grateful that Pokemon Go has shifted into putting on a lot of events because the spawns are boosted everywhere, guys. If you guys haven't noticed, I'm sure you have, they are boosted everywhere. So all of these events are monumentally amazing, including the incense, which are going to go for 1 hour and spawn Pokemon approximately once every minute. If you guys don't do the Melton box, you haven't seen my play tips from home, my top 5, you definitely want to check out that up there, because you can also do a Melton box, which will spawn a Melton every minute. If you have pineapple berries, you can max out on that. So as far as the features of this spring event, they are going to include 2x hatch candy. So for anybody that needs candy of any of these Pokemon, this is going to be effective. We obviously still have the half incubator distance based on the current situations, which will go for this event, which was probably already planned and will continue afterwards. Additionally, we are going to have 1 hour lucky eggs. This is definitely going to be the time for you to try to get up on your XP, maybe do some friendship bonuses. If you guys have been listening to my tips with those 30 gifts per day opening and 20 gifts sending, you are sending to all of the players you want to rank up as much as possible. So you may have some players that are going to be stacked up for XP that the 1 hour eggs are going to be efficient for. So as far as the wild spawns, we have 2 new Pokemon that have crown variants. We have a Pikachu as well as Buneary that are going to be having crown variants that are going to be appearing in the wild. Definitely Pokemon that you want to get out if you don't have a shiny Buneary. I absolutely love that shiny. I did get that in Montreal Safari Zone event, which was super cool. And it's going to include other Pokemon, which are Exeggcute, which does have a shiny potential now from this event, which is the new shiny. We have the Mareep, which has a shiny potential. We have the Marill, which is a great Pokemon for the PvP Great League. So for anybody out there, this is definitely a Pokemon we're going to focus on. And then we also have the Torchic shiny potential, and Torchic goes into Blaziken. However, you're going to have to wait on this Pokemon, but it is a great Pokemon to use if used properly for some of the Go Battle Leagues as well. We then have the Chansey, which is definitely a newer shiny as well. So it's a great time for you guys to get the Chansey shiny. And also, since it's a Spring into Spring event, which we are focusing on eggs, we also have some new Pokemon that are going to be shifted up and hatching from 2-kilometer eggs, and there are some beastly awesome Pokemon in there as well. So these Pokemon are going to include Pichu, which is going to have the crown variant. I absolutely love the Pichu. The 100% IV of the Pichu is going to be 270 hatching from eggs, and it does actually have the shiny variant as well. We also have the Togepi. Togepi is going to be hatching from these eggs also with the crown variant and a shiny potential on it. 100% IV is going to be 375. And then we have the Happiny shiny potential, newer shiny, definitely one that is going to be very valuable coming from these 2-kilometer eggs, especially since it's going to be half distance. If you then use a super incubator, which I do not recommend, but you guys can, you're going to be hatching eggs so fast, you're going to be blowing through a ton of incubators, so you're definitely going to want to watch how many of these you do. But Happiny 100% IV is going to be 212 shiny potential, which would then go into the Chansey. However, just think, Happiny has to be hatched from eggs, so definitely be careful evolving some of these hatched Pokemon babies because they can only be hatched. They can't be caught in the wild. Chansey Shiny can be caught in the wild. Then we have two more potentials coming out of the eggs. We have the baby Munchlax. Munchlax is actually a pretty beastly Go Battle League Pokemon in the Great League, so definitely a Pokemon that you're going to want to try to hatch. It does not have a shiny potential, but the 100% IV is going to be 1081. I would love a 100% IV Munchlax just because I love the Munchlax. He's so cute and he's just a beast. So 100% IV collector, I would love to hatch one of those. And then we have the Tyrogue. Tyrogue does not have a shiny potential yet. I can't wait for the shiny potential on the Tyrogue because then it's going to go into Hitmontop, Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, and they're all going to have the shinies from there on up. I hope that happens somewhere in the near future, which would be super cool. The 100% IV on this one is going to be 281. And then we have the Chingling. Chingling, no shiny potential, 100% IV on this hatch is going to be 574. And then finally, one of the golds of the event, which is going back into 2-kilometer eggs, is going to be Riolu. Riolu has a shiny potential. This Pokemon is a beast Pokemon. It gets Power Up Punch. It charges very fast. It gets Shadow Ball. It's definitely a Pokemon that's a little bit glassier, but it can hit very hard and it can charge if used in the right circumstance as far as raid battles go and as far as PvP leagues go. The 100% IV is going to be 567. So for this one, if you're going to use it for the Master League, it's not going to be the most efficient in that league because there are really powerful Pokemon. However, it can be used, and it's definitely a very valuable asset when you're going after the Rocket Leaders and the Rocket Grunts and fighting these guys as well, because that Power Up Punch is able to burn through shields because it charges so fast if you are in the right matchup, but it can also die very quickly as well. So the key takeaways of this event: number one, we have the new shiny Exeggcute. Very, very important. I really like this Pokemon. It's actually quite common for me, so I'm excited to finally see another very common Pokemon with the shiny variant that I actually like, and I'm actually going to get after it. And then as far as the 2-kilometer eggs, which are going to be hatching in 1 kilometers based on the event, here's the thing, you can use super incubators, but since they're hatching so incredibly fast, you are going to be churning through a lot of super incubators. Some of you guys may not care. You're dedicated to getting that Riolu and that Happiny shiny, which is definitely something that you can do, but just be cautious of using all these super incubators. You will churn through them so fast. They're gonna go through very quickly, so be cautious on that. Try to hatch as many eggs as possible. Stay active. If you're practicing your social distance, you can do so. You can wear a mask outside. However, getting outside is very vital for your health. It helps your immune system. It's very important. So if you do plan to take precautions, which I suggest a lot of us do, I also suggest that you do get outside and take precautions in a precautionary manner, such as we talked about, and you do take full advantage. Even like here, there's nobody in my field right now over here, and I could just walk up and down and still be in congruence with everything that's going on with respect to the situations to try to calm down that virus. And then finally, we're going to have event-themed research. So the event-themed research is going to include 3 different Pokemon, which is going to be Alolan Exeggutor, we're going to have Azumarill, and then we're going to have Audino. The cool thing about Audino, which if it does get boosted spawns as well, it's going to be a 2,000 Stardust per catch, guys. This is not a joke. You definitely want to be, if you can, stack up on this Pokemon in the tasks, and then you're going to put on a star piece, you're going to catch all these, and then you're going to go out and you're going to grind for some Stardust. Great thing to do. Another great thing that we're going to do, which we're going to go over probably in my top tips video, is to save up Audino tasks and then catch them on Monday morning with your adventure sync. Hopefully you're going to get over 100 kilometers walked. So that's a great thing to do as well. So we're going to focus on that. So as far as the Alolan Exeggutor, the 100% IV, going to be 1292 coming from the research tasks. And then if we get regular Exeggcute from the research, it's going to be 503. And then as far as the Azumarill, Azumarill is one of those Pokemon that you're going to want to trade to try to get the attack down. So preferably you can get a pretty decent one, maybe like a 10, 15, 15 from research for Go Battle League would be efficient. The number one is going to be 8, 15, 15. So it has to drop below that 10, 10, 10 mark as far as the attack goes. And then Audino from the field research is going to be 721. So that's going to do it, guys. Make sure to get out there, make sure to play a lot, make sure to click as many Exeggcutes as you possibly can, make sure to run your incenses as much as possible. Check the boxes that are going to be coming out for 1 coins. There was the coin for the 50 Great Balls. Although it's not super incredibly a lot, it definitely helps out a little bit, and it's only 1 coin. That's literally holding a gym for like 5 minutes and you can get 1 coin. So it's super easy to do for any of you guys that are free to play players. So get out there, have fun, stay active, be safe, and have as much fun getting those shiny Exeggcutes as possible. So I appreciate all you guys for tuning in, all my likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members, and everybody who takes their support, subscription, and everything to the next level. I can't wait to see you guys out on the next video. Peace! I just want to take a moment and sincerely thank all of my Patreon members, everybody that has taken their subscription to the next level and chosen to support me on this platform. I greatly appreciate you guys. As a growing channel and really trying to grow and improve as much as I possibly can, I really appreciate the extra support. You guys mean the absolute world to me. I cannot wait to connect with you soon, and I appreciate you guys all for being a part of the Trainer Club. I will see you guys out on the next video.